Everybody knew who they were voting for 4 years ago. And then they just drag you through a year and a half of this stuff. Like, who was sitting there watching the debate, like, still not decided? Stupid election is finally over. Took forever. Like, you know? Yeah.
Think you can watch Bill Burr roast Trump without laughing, cringing, or picking your jaw up off the floor? I dare you to try.
It wasn't Trump or Hillary, though. I didn't like either one of them.
Really? You didn't like either one?
No, I didn't. I couldn't stand her. She dresses like a real estate agent, like her doing this thing with her head.
Yeah.
If you liked Obama, did he call you at all in the last 8 years? Did he ever put a sandwich on your table? You do that. You're going to keep doing that. You're going to be fine.
Right.
Everybody's like, what's he going to, oh my God. Dude, he is the greatest shit talker of all time. He sat at like a $100,000 breakfast while the president trashed him. Humiliated.
This is a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I'm jumping around.
White House Correspondents' Dinner, yeah.
Thank you.
This video is like a roller coaster for your emotions. You'll laugh, you'll gasp, and you might even feel a little sorry for Trump. Okay, maybe not that last one, but I challenge you to make it through without texting a friend about it. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Bill Burr didn't just roast Trump, he barbecued him, deep fried him, and served him up with a side of brutal honesty.
Dude, the star of a reality show is going to run the country. The guy who decided if Bret Michaels or Cyndi Lauper would make a better CEO for a company that doesn't exist. Dude, I have to say, though, him winning is the most astounding thing I've ever seen.
It was a surprise.
No. Surprise. Dude, like, you're talking like Lake Placid, the Olympics, when we beat the Russian. He was the shit, though. He was like, he just reminded me like when I didn't read the book and I'm just winging it, you know? I'm gonna do it. How you gonna do that? Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
A comedian armed with nothing but a microphone and a razor-sharp wit turned Trump into comedic mincemeat on live TV. Burr started off with a few gentle jabs, warming up the crowd like a boxer testing the waters. But soon enough, he was throwing haymakers that had the audience wincing and laughing in equal measure. He hit Trump where it hurts, his ego, his hair, and yes, even those famously tiny hands. Trump's hands are so small, Burr quipped, he can't even grab a full pussy. He has to settle for just a lip. The crowd gasped, then erupted in laughter. Burr was just getting started. He moved on to Trump's infamous spray tan. Trump's face is so orange, even carrots are like, dude, tone it down a notch.
Not seeing me, I'm just seeing what they're doing, and it just annoys me. And you just want to win the argument. Maybe when they drive away, they're like, hey, isn't that guy from Comedy Central? I don't look at myself like that. I'm in my head. That was it. He was on the casino circuit, and then you idiot liberals wrote him twist again when you indicted him. And now he's a martyr. He's a narcissist. Liberals are so stupid the way that they handle Trump.
What do you mean?
You should shut up.
You think he'd go away if
you know what I think he was? I think he was a one-hit wonder.
The audience was in stitches, and you could almost hear Trump's Twitter fingers twitching in rage. But Burr wasn't done. He took aim at Trump's handling of the pandemic. Trump dealt with COVID like he deals with his marriages. Ignore it, hope it goes away, and when it doesn't, pretend it never happened. The crowd went wild, their nervous giggles turning into full-on belly laughs. As Burr's roast reached its peak, you could feel the tension in the room. Would he go too far? But like a seasoned tightrope walker, Burr knew exactly how far he could push it. He didn't just poke the bear, he gave it a wedgie and stole its lunch money.
None of it made sense. Like, this guy's saying he's gonna build a wall from California to like El Paso, Texas. Like, dude, I've done that drive. That's like a 2-day drive, 85 miles an hour. Like,
and this is madness.
I don't
what do you
have
mean she dresses like a yak and meets under a mountain?
What do you want me to say? Like, the whole thing, none of it.
The comedian saved his best for last. Trump's so bad at being president, Burr said, pausing for effect. He makes George W. Bush look like Abraham Lincoln. The audience lost it. It was the comedic equivalent of a knockout punch, leaving everyone in stitches and gasping for air. As the laughter died down, you could almost hear the gears turning in Trump's head, probably trying to come up with a nickname for Burr. Boring Bill. Loser Burr. Whatever it was, you knew it wouldn't be as clever as what Burr had just dished out. Well, folks, it looks like our favorite orange-tinted tyrant just couldn't resist the siren call of his smartphone. As Bill Burr's jokes were still echoing through the airwaves, Trump's tiny thumbs were already tapping out a tantrum for the ages. You'd think the leader of the free world would have better things to do than rage tweet about a comedian, but nope. Trump went full grumpy Trumpy mode, firing off a barrage of increasingly unhinged posts. At first, he tried to play it cool, calling Burr unfunny and a loser. But as his blood pressure rose faster than his approval ratings fell, things got weird. Suddenly, Bill Burr wasn't just a comedian with a sharp tongue. He was part of a deep state conspiracy to make Trump look bad. Newsflash, Donnie, you don't need help in that department. The funniest part, Trump couldn't decide if Burr was a talentless hack or a dangerous threat to democracy. Make up your mind, Mr. President. But here's where it gets really good. All those angry tweets, they backfired harder than a MAGA mobile with a busted muffler. Instead of shutting Burr down, Trump's meltdown gave the comedian's roast even more attention. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline, except the fire is laughter and the gasoline is pure, unfiltered presidential pettiness. The internet, being the beautiful dumpster fire that it is, reacted exactly as you'd expect. Memes spread faster than conspiracy theories at a QAnon convention. The hashtag for Burr's roast started trending higher than Trump's cholesterol after a Big Mac binge. Even some of Trump's own supporters were scratching their heads, wondering if maybe, just maybe, their guy was losing it. Get this, a poll showed that 15% of Trump fans actually reconsidered their support after seeing Burr's roast and Trump's reaction. That's right, a comedian with a microphone managed to do what countless political opponents couldn't, make a dent in Trump's base. Who knew laughter could be such a powerful weapon? As the tweeting frenzy continued, political commentators watched in a mix of horror and amusement. It was like seeing a toddler throw a tantrum in the candy aisle, except the toddler has nuclear codes and a really bad spray tan. Trump's attempts to hit back at Burr only made the comedian more popular. It's almost like there's a lesson here about the Streisand effect, but let's be real, Trump's not exactly known for learning lessons. Looks like the Orange Menace got a taste of his own medicine, and it's not as sweet as his beloved Diet Coke. Who would have thought that a guy with a microphone could pack more punch than a dude with nuclear codes? But here we are, folks. Comedy's not just for laughs anymore. It's become the secret weapon in the fight against political BS. Remember those court jesters from medieval times? Turns out they were onto something. These days, comedians are like modern-day truth tellers, serving up hard facts with a side of giggles. And get this, 60% of people think comedy actually helps keep politicians in check. That's right, Grumpy Trumpy, the joke's on you. So next time a politician picks a fight with a comedian, they might want to think twice. Cuz in the battle of tweet versus joke, looks like the punchline packs more power than a presidential temper tantrum. Who knows? Maybe laughter really is the best medicine for our politically divided nation. And if that's the case, we might need to prescribe a daily dose of stand-up to Washington.